What's up, sports fans? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to all of you here. If you're here for the first time, welcome back. To those of you coming back week after week here, looking for sports cards on target.com. Hope everybody has had a great weekend into today and a start to the week as well. Goodness gracious, it is Tuesday, September 14th, super early per usual, you guys here on the West Coast. You got 3:55 a.m. and 6:55 a.m. all the way over on the East Coast. And then 5:55 Central Time, 4:55 Mountain Time. Hey, y'all doing? Give me a shout in the chat. Make sure you smash that like button. Hope everybody is having a great morning and feeling good waiting for some sports cards. Feeling good thinking that it could happen this morning. Honestly, people asking me my chances, I'd have to say 50-50 or so. Bunch of people having a good weekend watching sports, that's for sure. Lots of baseball going on. Auto Gods, what's going on here early? How you doing, man? Shoot, dang, the Mariners had a nice win last night. First week of NFL football. Sunday was loaded. And then Sunday night, obviously, the Rams are lacking the Bears. And then that overtime thriller last night, you guys. Oh, my goodness. And we will go over what happened last week, you guys. Just checking in. Hopefully you saw the release calendar the last 3 weeks and what did drop. So much stuff still available. So much stuff still available. And we do have a pretty big announcement for the channel, you guys, this morning. Wanted to let everybody know. And actually, if you hear stuff going on this morning behind me, my wife is actually awake. She has got to go to the airport. Yes, West Coast time. She's heading to Sacramento for work. And she's got to go on a plane this morning. Phoenix Flame, what's going on, man? NFC West 8-0. What's going on? Yo here because Viking 95 is down. Hey, man, I'll take viewers however I can get them, but can't stand to see anybody's stream go down. I hate when you're having internet issues, man. So we are here, you guys, waiting for Target to drop. Hopefully it's today so we can all sleep in the rest of the week. Bastion, hopefully the block gets hot. We have all the links below, including all the stuff that was loaded last week. A bunch of extra stuff dropping, you guys. Last week, we saw some select football hangers. Let's just go over the release calendar really quick. Some select football hangers, some WNBA Prism blasters, and then some Prism baseball blasters. More Prestige Megas, about 10,000 of those. That was awesome. Actually, I'm hoping that they drop some more this week. I would love to score at least 4 or 5 if I could. Topps Fire hobby boxes and blaster boxes. And the hobby box is exclusive to Target.com. Obviously, not in store. The only place that you can get those Topps Fire hobby boxes are retail stores, not hobby stores. And then, of course, the select basketball blasters, everybody. All right. Hey, Saul, please don't spam the chat, buddy. I'm going to have to pause you if you start doing that, buddy. No spam in the chat, Saul. Hawk's Eye View with the $2 super chat. Let's get the party started. Dude, thank you so much, man. Dude, that is too generous of you. Just getting the party started off with a $2 donation. Really appreciate that. Shoot, improves my morning. Yeah, we do have a big announcement, so stick around. Thought I was going to have a couple big announcements this week, unfortunately. And I do apologize if I sound a little down at all, you guys. I'll just come out with it. I'll give you as many details as I can, which really isn't many. Still trying to be coy and professional. So I lost out on a job that I have been attempting to get for years last week. So I had interviewed, and the interview went really well. And I basically came in second, and that's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to continue, to grind because like my dad always told me, you guys, Vince Lombardi's quote, quitters never win and winners never quit. But yeah, definitely a slap in the face from life, but we will absolutely soldier on, guys. Kids, it's not just it's not everybody gets exactly what they want in life, so just beware. I apologize if I sound a little bit down, but just trying to give a quick reason for that. I'll be back on the schneid here soon. It'll be all right. But anyways, you guys, people asking about some backloading activity, and I've not seen anything currently, but we're talking about some possible stuff that people had seen yesterday. I had seen some select, go really quickly in and out, like over the weekend. I think that was just some maintenance. And then we've seen all these other products like Prism Baseball still up. You can get Topps Fire Blasters totally still available. Gypsy Queen still available. Prestige Football Blasters still available. So tons of stuff absolutely still able to be purchased right now, you guys. And I just saw somebody say we are in the hot zone. Yeah, Christopher Coring, hot zone now. Barry, what type of role? Sports radio host, buddy. Sports radio host, buddy. Basically what I want to do with the rest of my life. CyberX Sports Cards and Collectibles. What's up, man? About to put your Prestige Mega Box up on the channel. To us, as everything happens for a reason, my brother. Hope so. Jason, was it a broadcasting job? Yes, it was, Jason. Yes, it was. Appreciate it, you guys. Yeah, it definitely, it sucked. Yeah, really not trying to get emotional about it, but it definitely sucked. Did the links already get posted, asking Evan? Well, we have all the links below, you guys. So if you are new here, check out the description. In fact, you do see the ticker. There is no stock yet this week, but we also have the links in the description, and that is updated as soon as a product actually drops new for that week. I just kind of leave it up. So it's basically there for, I'd probably say like a month or so after it actually has started to go in stock, and we leave everything there, including the select hangers, basically the WNBA Prism that dropped last week, the Fire on top of all the select basketball that's dropped before, and the select football. Oh, no way. We got a super chat and our first member, you guys, and that is the big announcement this morning. So I guess I kind of just have to come out with it. Tim Newich, welcome to Chrome, dude. Thank you for taking the jump and becoming my first member, you guys. And before I announce that, Pat in Oregon Sports Cards with a $4.99 super chat. Schulte, I've been there, but not getting that job maybe is the best thing in the long run. Keep representing #Oregon. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. This place is somewhere that's a really great place to work, and somewhere that I've really wanted to be for a really long time. A really, really long time. So, anyways, you guys, I will look at the back-end links again, but we have not seen anything. And as I'm doing that, I will announce the big news on the channel, you guys. So I have shifted. Logan asking if I can drop the search link. Guys, the search link is also right above all the other links in the description. Every single link that you need is in the description, along with the GOAT search link from Run Good Life. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, you guys, so I have shifted my Patreon. I've had some really loyal supporters on Patreon, and I wanted to move it all over to YouTube. So you guys, starting this week and beyond, we have YouTube memberships available, and we're going to be doing all of our Razzes through YouTube now. We're going to be doing all of the sponsorships that I have available, and when I announce breaks, it's going to be through community posts on YouTube, and obviously people that are members are going to get to know about that kind of stuff before everybody else, but just some great advantages of being a member that I'm going to go over really cool, you guys. I obviously, I'm not trying to take advantage of everybody, and actually, I think I proved that because I've already been giving away a blaster box or better every single month for basically the last year, and just wanted to make that easier for people on YouTube to get into, because I know a lot of people have been asking me about that. So we got membership access now, you guys, and $1.99 a month, just the base level. You get access to video sponsorships, member recognition. Your channel or your name goes in the description of every single video. Of course, the exclusive posts I was talking about, all the emojis and stuff like that. And the next tier up, $4.99, which actually comes with a monthly premium cello pack Raz, you guys. So, big deal because the $4.99 tier gets a cello giveaway every single month. Like first month coming up here next, guys, I'm going to be doing a Prism basketball cello giveaway. And Run Good Life joining. He says, welcome to prayer. It's the auto message. I'm tired. Dude, Run Good Life, thanks for taking the plunge, man. Joining the $9.99 a month tier, you guys. And as I get to that, so that free monthly cello pack Raz, obviously exclusive to the people on the $4.99 tier, but then it gets pretty fat, $9.99, and then the $24.99, two different levels. We've got the free premium blaster box or better Raz. In fact, the last one for my patrons before I shifted everything over to Miguel. What's going on, buddy? To YouTube for next month. First prize is a select football mega box. So that's the kind of stuff you can win. So basically, that's when it is included in the $9.99 a month tier. And then the $24.99 a month tier, you've got one free extra Raz spot, so two instead of one. And I think as more people join and the prices get better, that's going to be a lot more interesting. And along with that, in the $24.99 a month tier, you get 10% off sponsorships, breaks, and merchandise coming soon here on Schultz's Card Pulls. So check out the membership, you guys. I really appreciate it. Obviously, we got to get a few people in on those giveaway tiers before. I'm not going to do like a giveaway of 4 people. When I started my Patreon, I set a minimum of 8, so we'll stick to that. But yeah, check it out, you guys. I've moved all the Patreon support over to YouTube and YouTube memberships. And oh my goodness, you guys, we got so many people joining as members this morning. Thank y'all so much. And I do not see any links loaded, you guys. Nothing loaded on the back end. Making some announcements, but there is nothing loaded on the back end this morning. I have seen nothing of note loaded on the back end of Target.com. Run Good Life joining as a Prism member. FTLO Sports Cards and TCG joining as a Prism member. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate all of you. And people asking what we're going to see this week. It could be some Donruss football blasters appearing on Target.com. We could see some Chrome baseball hangers. I really don't think that Chrome Megas, you saw me open those, or at least one of those on the channel on Sunday, they are not going to be on Target.com. I would assume they were Walmart exclusives last time. And same with the hangers for Select Basketball. I do not think that Select Basketball hangers are going to be available at Target. You know, if I'm wrong, but there have been hangers just like the Prism basketball hangers from Panini that have been exclusive to just Walmart and not appearing at Target. And I would assume that Select is going with the same exact plan that they had for Prism from Panini. Lemon Skunk says, today's dead sea, tomorrow, boys. That's not necessarily true, man. We've had action coming up here right now. And then also about 10-20 minutes after this point in the morning, too. Tim says, you and RGL are the very best. I appreciate you, man. And Tim, thank you for joining as a member. Thank you guys so much, dude. This is awesome. So basically, you guys, we're going to have monthly Razes continuing on the channel. I'm going to be doing daily videos now. That's been something that I've been really striving to do for a while, but daily videos are going to be happening here on Schultz's Card Pulls. So a lot of stuff going on. Hopefully we hit 10,000 subscribers soon. I'm going to be opening a hobby box. I'm going to be giving something special away when that happens. There's going to be a lot happening here on Schultz's Card Pulls, and we will continue to try and give you all sports cards for free. Discord coming as well. Hopefully tomorrow. I am just about finished with all that. Just about finished with all of that. Still not seeing anything on the back end, you guys. Nothing on the back end. Brian says the longer the wait, the more the product. That is absolutely true, you guys. That is absolutely true. Flocka says Donruss look ugly. You know, the cool thing about Donruss base football, though, is that there is, obviously not optic, but Donruss does have some really sweet inserts and some really sweet like parallels, and the colors just look great. Obviously the base cards though, yeah, they all look pretty bunk. I agree with y'all there. Oh, we got some members coming on in. Cyber X Sports Cards and Collectibles, a Refractor Club member. Joshua Hazen, a Chrome Club member. Thank you all so much. Otto, I will definitely send the Discord link to you on Insta, and I will absolutely get you in there as one of the first people, and then I'll send it out to everybody. Hopefully tomorrow. If I can't, then it'll be later in the week. Oh, yeah, Jonathan Amaya says Downtowns. Thank you. That's exactly what I was talking about. Downtowns. And obviously Prestige coming up with those Heroes inserts this year. Pretty sweet. And some of those do hold value, Kevin. Joe says, good morning, all. First timer here. Early for us West Coasters. Yeah, the West Coasties, you guys. It is early. We are at 4:11 West Coast time, 7:11 East Coast time, 6:11 Central, and 5:11 Mountain. It is early for everybody across the United States right now. But I appreciate y'all checking in, guys. Tuesday morning. It is 4:11 a.m., September 14th. We're all waiting for sports cards to drop on Target.com. So many people in the chat this morning. Thank you all so much for being here once again. So much stuff dropping last week, and I would say that was such a fat stock last week that we could probably expect a few less boxes to come down this week. I could be wrong, but normally after like 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes, when you're getting to that level for Target and they have to ship out all that stuff, they kind of taper it back a little bit because, you know, these are humans just working a logistics train here, and they're trying to make sure that they get everything out on time. So I don't expect them just week to week to load up. I would assume that it'll be a little bit less than last week's stock. And like I said, I hope that we see some Prestige Megas. Yeah, FTLO says, I can never stay up for these drops. It's tough, man. It's absolutely tough. Girlo says chocolate milk. Absolutely. Chocolate milk for champs, you guys. Chocolate milk for champions. And week 1 of the Fantasy Football Content Creators League went fairly well for me. Had almost like a 5-to-1 shot of winning, and then ended up coming back and beating Hitman Rips. And I know that he's pissed about that, but I did beat Hitman Rips for week 1 of the Fantasy Football Content Creators League on YouTube that Run Good Life put together. That was awesome. Excited to play you this season, man. Auto Gods joining as a prison member. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, check out the memberships, you guys. If it's a way that you'd like to support the channel, please do. If not, come on here, and we'll be giving away links every morning from Tuesday on until Target drops every week. Vote free. I appreciate you, Wilson. I try to be a man of the people, man. Yeah, Auto Gods is about to make me some chalky milk. Hasn't the drop been on Wednesdays the last few weeks? So yeah, this is why I do the release calendar, you guys. So the last 2 weeks, September 8th, September 1st, have been Wednesday drops. And then August 24th, the Tuesday before that, was a Tuesday drop. So in case anybody, because we have had some debate about that. Some people have been like, oh, no, it was this day this week. And even me saying that has been wrong. So I just wanted a way to track it. And from now on, it's just a super easy, nice graphic that y'all can read every single week here on Schultz's Card Pulls. And nobody else is really doing that. I'm actually kind of shocked. Maybe they don't want to do that because the bots want to keep scoring, I'm assuming. I don't know. Erwin says, do we expect a drop for basketball today? I would assume if there is a drop today, you guys, there is going to be select basketball. I don't believe Donruss Optic is going to be dropping. I know that Optic and Mosaic should be coming out later this month, but I do not expect Donruss Optic basketball to be dropping. We could see if there is a drop today. There could absolutely be some more select basketball. There could be some Donruss football. There could be some Chrome baseball hanger boxes, which, guys, I think are absolute bangers. I pulled an auto out of 99 out of a Chrome hanger last year. And although Chrome has been watered down this year, if there are hangers today, I am absolutely going to be trying to score some, and I suggest you do too. Saul, I am not going to sell out like JR and Matrix, dude. I am absolutely not going to do that. I promise you, the Patreon and this membership that I've had going on, it's very similar to the Patreon stuff that I've had going on for a year. And you can ask, there were about 20-some people in it from last month, and I am absolutely very generous with my giveaways and just trying to give you all some free stuff. And I appreciate it. Obviously, a way to support the channel helps. I am honestly trying to make a full-time gig out of this. I will be very upfront and blunt about that. But, you know, I want to be here for y'all, waking up. So the best way for me to do that every day is to have this as my full-time gig. So Mosaic apparently delayed until November, says Phoenix Flame. Yeah, it sucks because, like, you go on Beckett, and they haven't updated their calendar yet. But then Cardboard Connection has, and then some people are still saying, oh, we're excited for Mosaic, and it's like, but I thought it was delayed. That's been the thing with all of the pandemic stuff, with some delays on some cards being printed. It's been hard to keep track of. Oh, Hawk's Eye View joining as a Prism member. Thank you so much, man. Heck yeah. We are going to have a fat giveaway. It's going to be awesome. No Condurance. Nothing is loaded. Hope I said your name correctly, man. And we have not seen any back-end activity this morning on Target.com, unfortunately. However, we are still in the hot zone, you guys. It is only 4:16. 7:16 East Coast time right now. And yes, I do see people asking about JR. JR did go back to college, you guys. Wifey's coming in to say bye. You're fine. Oh, that's okay. No, guys, I got to say bye to the wifey really quick. Love you. Text me. Yeah, guys, the lift came early. They actually... it's nice when you can schedule like a Lyft or an Uber and they show up a little bit early, especially this early in the morning for the airport. So she'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to meet her. She super cool, you guys. I saw a couple people saying go Mariners. They came back. It was tied 2-2, so I guess technically it was a comeback. There was a sweet Mariners victory last night against the Red Sox at home. And they are playing 2 more games up at T-Mobile Park, and I will be there with the wifey tomorrow for the day matinee game. So run good life. I don't know what you're doing Wednesday, buddy, but I got those. I got 2 cheap $45 tickets total. I'm sitting right next to the Red Sox dugout in row 20, man, and it was all 45. It was all $45. Yeah, you guys, everybody's like, she does exist. Mrs. Schultze is here. Oh, I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. She makes my life a lot easier. Brian says, that was a good luck kiss for the drop. Well, that was a good luck kiss for her flying, too. I want her to be safe. Heard my boy Schultze. What's going on, Andrew? How you doing, man? So, yeah, you guys, I will be there on Wednesday watching the Mariners in person at T-Mobile Park against the Red Sox. Gabs, was your interview with the Evil Empire? It was not. It was not with the Evil Empire. That's funny. That's hilarious. That's great. Joe's card stats. Mrs. Schultze. Yeah, dude. My wifey is the best, you guys. She is the best. That's dedication. Nothing gets in between Schultze's live video. Well, the wifey knows, you guys, how bad that I want this and how she supports my career aspirations. Absolutely. Sports Card Junkie says, Schultze, you should do a box 4 with her like Shy. And I have seen a ton of those, but man, I have Sports Cards does those as well. In fact, I think he kind of started like the wifey card battle thing. I don't want to like do what everybody else is doing. You know, Chi City and I have Sports Cards kind of already got that locked down. So maybe, you know, if I get a little bit bigger, it'll be some way to celebrate, like hitting 10,000 subs or something like that. Dennis, how do you become a member? Really, should be super easy. There is a link down in the description above the Target search links. In fact, what I can do is I can post that in the chat really quickly. That's how you become a member, you guys. People that are asking. Thanks, Barry. Safe trip to Mrs. Schultze, indeed. Vikings 95 in the chat. Does she rip packs too? What's going on, man? Somehow the significant others always rip fire. So she hasn't ripped her own packs. She's kind of opened half of mine, but I do want to have her sit down and rip a box with me. I absolutely do. Absolutely do. Jelly Wallace's box battle between the cats. That would be funny. That would be fantastic. Saul says, if I see you at the Mariners game, can I say hi? Absolutely. I was actually planning on wearing, I have a Mariners jersey that says Schulte on the back. It's the teal green. So, yeah, absolutely, you guys. If you see me at the game, come on and say hi. Haniger helped my fantasy team, says Joe. Yeah. He went 4 for 4 last night with that 3-run bomb. 3 singles as well. What's up, babe? Oh, bathroom on top of the counter. Just charging. Yeah, it should be on the case. Everything there that you need. Love you. Sorry, guys. Mike says, you'll go to the next level. You're doing an amazing job every day. Dude, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I am trying to work it, man. The Evil Empire, my fantasy sports team name. That's funny. If I make it big, I'll hire you as an announcer. I appreciate that. Would love that. And yes, I am drinking chocolate milk this morning. Red Sox lost 2 in a row. Sunday, the White Sox beat them walk-off homer. That is insane. That is insane. And yeah, Run Good Life, I know that you don't have just a Haniger superfractor. Don't you have like the entire rainbow? I mean, it's not just your superfractor looking shiny. It's like the entire rainbow for you, man. Jesus Christ, and Pikachu asking where Pikachu and Eevee are. They are watching Mama go out the door this morning. Jonathan asking where Kyle Lewis is. Well, he is officially shut down for the rest of the year, you guys. Unfortunately, another problem with his knee that he actually had surgically repaired after college was a torn ACL. Not fun. It was, I think, either a torn meniscus that happened this year in the same knee or something similar. And then during the recovery, he was actually running bases a week or two ago to come back. Basically just bruised his knee, and he is out for the rest of the year. And if they make the playoffs, he is also out for the rest of that. It does not matter. Oh, DeBlueprint80 says, Schulte, that smile when talking to your wife is everything. Love it, bro. Yeah? I appreciate that, you guys. I love the wifey very much. Oh, Brian, he joined as a Chrome member. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. No back-end link activity yet, you guys. I am still watching my phone as we pass 4:23 here on the West Coast, 7:23 on the East Coast. And, yeah, a couple of crazy games last night. I know the Mariners game was crazy. What an overtime thriller. The Raiders coming back. That was such a good game, though. Couple overtime games to start week 1 in the NFL. There isn't a drop today, says Flocka Baby. Xbox loaded, says Mike. Xbox is loaded. I thought that I've seen a couple trickles of those the last week or so, but that could be true. Looks like the last time that there was an Xbox drop was, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Oh, no, like less than a week ago. So, I don't know. I still believe there could be a drop this morning, you guys. Fernando asking if anyone buying these Prestige Blasters. I got 20 of them. You know, I was actually thinking that I should pick up some Prestige Blasters this morning. It's like, I loved the Mega that I ripped. Like, it was a fun Mega. And shout out to CyberX Sports Cards and Collectibles. Go sub to him if you've not. I'll have a link in the video that he sent me the Prestige Mega Box for. Yeah, Auto Gods. Xbox has been up for the past weeks. Yeah, so seeing those pop this morning, that's not really anything new. And that doesn't mean that there isn't a card drop. If there was like all of a sudden a massive rush of PS5s and Xboxes, yeah, that would officially mean there isn't a drop. But we still got about 20, 25 minutes to determine that. Yeah, Ben. No, and you guys, I'll be honest with you. If I do see like a huge load of those kinds of things, I will let you know and we can go back to bed. I'm not just going to keep you here for nothing. However, if I still think there is a chance that we could get a sports car drop, I am absolutely going to keep you here. See you, Schulte. I'll be in tomorrow. All right. Go Birds _18. Appreciate you, man. And sorry, guys, I have missed quite a bit of the chat this morning. Obviously, with the wifey leaving. Trying to keep my eye on all these links on the back end as well. See, I've heard both things, like both ways today. One saying, hey, there's probably not going to be a drop. And then other sources saying, hey, I think there's going to be a drop. So that's kind of why I'm just like, well, I'm sitting on the fence, man. I'm not quite sure. Oh, Brandon says, good pick on the Texans. Yeah, you guys, how about that? My guarantee of the week last week. My lock of the week, Texans over the Jaguars, and I nailed it. I don't think that the Texans are going to be very good this year. However, with the Jaguars coming into town and Tyrod Taylor, very excited to play as a starting quarterback this year again after that really terrible situation with injury. Yeah, they slammed the Jaguars, didn't they? And they were 3-point underdogs. So if you bet that game, you made some money, you guys. I'll have a lock of the week coming up here for this week, too. We'll take a look at the schedule shortly. Sharkbait, what's going on, man? Target has not confirmed a Wednesday drop all of September. That is an absolute lie. That's a funny one, though. Brian, I missed him saying GB needs to start Love. Aaron Rodgers definitely doesn't really look like he wants to be in Green Bay. I would agree with that. And I did see a couple people saying smash that like button, you guys. Please smash that like button. I do appreciate it. Just takes you a second and helps you feed two kitties named Pikachu and Eevee. It helps me do that if you do so. Oh, Brouchnut's coming in. What's going on, Brouchnut's? One of my longtime supporters, my OG subscribers to the channel, joining as a Prism member. Brouchnut's, thank you so much, man. So happy to have you from Patreon. Thank you for coming on over, buddy. Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Hey, guys, smash that like button. It helps me feed two kitties named Pikachu and Eevee. And we are going to get a dog here in the next year or so when we get a house, and we will name that Ichiro. It is happening. So, Ryan Comstock, you lucky dog. He says, it's nice to have a neighbor that is an Excel exec. Good for you, buddy. If you aren't lying, and that is actually the truth, you are one of the luckiest men that I have ever seen. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Auto Gods, yeah, posting the link for Xbox Series X. There you go, buddy. Brouchnut's, what's everyone up doing, or everyone doing up so early? Yeah, hoping for a sports card drop, man. This is the only way to get cards at retail price pretty much now. That or show up at your Walmart depending on when they stock week to week. Absolutely crazy. Hi, honey. I love you too. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, hold on, guys. I'm gonna go say bye to the wifey really quick. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Yeah, you have to be lucky at Walmart, people saying. It's very true. Absolutely true. And there is no chance of scoring online at Walmart. No chance. All right, let me fix this camera, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. Focus is back. Thought she left. You got more than one wife. No, she came back in. She forgot something, and the Lyft driver let her come back in. So, no, that's why. Schultze's soap opera. No, same wife for you guys. She just ran back in because she was grabbing something. Walmart a ripoff anymore. Yeah, that's the thing, you guys. If you notice, the reason that so many people are trying to still get cards on Target.com is because not only is it one of the guaranteed spots week to week, and no, Jaguar Pawn, nothing has dropped yet. No sports card backlinks have been posted or anything like that. And all the links that I have currently are posted in the description right now. Yeah, you guys, that's the thing. Target, their prices are still MSRP except for like Chrome or Prism Baseball, which obviously is $29.99, but you can get select basketball blasters for $19.99 and Megas for $39.99, while at Walmart, the blasters are $35 and the Megas are $49.99. Absolutely crazy. So, that's all round two to appreciate his smile. Happy wife, happy life indeed, you guys. Joe, he put it on mute so he wouldn't hear his honeydew list. No. I put it on mute because I was walking away from the mic and it's like ambient noise otherwise. I'm a radio guy by trade, man. It's what I do. I actually got a nice soundboard here, so. Walton family said, we're the flippers now. Exactly, Run Good Life. That's funny. Well, that's the thing, you guys. Topps and Panini themselves waited a long time. And I actually, this is one thing. And Brian, I did see Walmarts are backdoored by employees. Yeah, that's happening a lot. The thing with these dynamic prices with Topps and Panini waiting so long to raise them, I actually commended them for that. You know, they waited a long time to kind of see what was happening on the secondary market and hoped that it would come back down. But obviously it didn't. And at that point, you've got investors coming to you and you've got people working for your company very high up that are like, hey, so why are they making all the money and we aren't? So at some point, as a big company like that, you have to raise the prices a little bit, which I understand. But now, obviously, Walmart even taking it a step further and doing what they do, too, which sucks. It definitely sucks. I do agree. But that's kind of how that happens, you guys. I do understand some of the price raising, and so many people commenting on that video with the hobby shop or the local card shop that I told people to stay away from, saying, oh, Jordan, don't you know Overhead? Yes, of course I know Overhead. Absolutely. But that's really not even the point of that kind of video, you guys. It's the pricing structure and the unavailability of cards all over the place. And maybe I should have made a broader point about that in general. But the problem starts from the top down, and shops like that just don't really help the hobby long term, even if Fanatics is going to be buying everything up and buying Topps and buying Panini, which I think is going to happen someday. So essentially, prices being higher is understandable. I knew that blasters were probably going to go to $30 at some point. I mean, go look back on my channel, you guys. I think back at the end of last year, I had a survey asking how much would you pay for a blaster box? It's not surprising that they're going up. So I even champion, if companies want to try and keep resellers off their game even more, offer one more option of a box between like the hobby or the hybrid and a mega box. Offer like a $150 box with a chance at something super loaded. So Nathan says, that is my LCS. You literally exposed him, LMAO. I mean, I'm not trying to expose anybody, and I didn't name who they were, but the problem is there are people that are uninformed in this hobby, and I have many examples that I can point to that don't know that they shouldn't be paying those highly marked up prices. And for the people that just sit there and say, well, you guys, that's the way it is, and well, what? Do you know how hard it is to get product? They obviously don't watch my channel. They obviously haven't seen a single one of my streams here in the morning because I'm here. We're all grinding it out together trying to get cards at retail price. So, of course, I know how hard it is. Come on, man. Come on, man. Still no back-end activity on Target.com, you guys. Yeah, exactly. GoBirds_18. Your LCS score sells score blasters for $60. Is that the current year score? Last year's I understand, but the current year, Brian says drop is not looking good today. Yeah, Brian, I think we've got about another 15 minutes of the hot zone or so. And obviously I'll hang around until a bit after 5, but usually the hot zone running from 4 a.m. Pacific to 4:50. And we have not seen anything as of yet this morning. DD asking for a PS5 link. I do not have a PS5 link that I can share. If anybody does, please post it in the chat or let me know. AutoGods, I know he's got one. Usually he had the Xbox Series X link. Saul asking if I have a P.O. box. I don't. I was actually planning on getting one probably this week, so that'll be happening very soon. My LCS sells retail at like 40% above comps, says Dylan. Yeah, see, there are some LCSs, you guys, that actually are selling retail boxes at eBay comps. It's frustrating when you go into a card shop and that's all that's there, for one. And then two, they're selling way above eBay comps. And if there is like a big product that you want to sell super expensive, fine. But then offer the lower tier product for a little bit cheaper. Take the hit on one product to offer like Prism for really expensive. Like, discount your Mosaic a little bit to offer the Prism for a higher price. And everybody's like, oh, dude, you don't know how it is to run a business. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm trying to run a business myself, and I am one of the most generous channels giving stuff away all the freaking time. So, I don't know. Literally giving stuff away, trying to help build the business. Bowie says Chai City pulled a LaMelo Ball auto on his break last night. That is awesome. That is awesome. Chai City pulls with some fire. Run Good Life pulling a huge card on his channel recently. Oh my goodness. Run Good Life. If y'all have not seen his latest rip, go watch that. Or like, I think it was maybe 2 rips ago, but he pulled an auto 5 out of 5. Run Good Life says literally no distributor taking apps right now. We've got a lot of new folks in the hobby who don't know the secondary market works or how the secondary market works for retail products. Exactly. No, it's very true. And that's the thing. There is an allocation problem. And then people trying to start up shops doing what Run Good Life is saying. So they buy into new retail products early and get stuck with them as the market collapses. It's usually what happens. And it's very similar to, I had a dude doing this near me that doesn't have like a local card shop or anything, but he was sitting outside of a Target after they were doing the Friday virtual line drops. I want to say March, April, May this year was the time that was happening. And he was paying, as guys were walking out, $90 a Prism Blaster. A Prism Basketball Blaster, $90 per. And obviously those haven't hold the value like people expected them to. Cards in general, at least sealed wax hasn't, and went down just a little bit. So he had to hold the bag on that, and he's now going to have to wait for that to circle back around to make his money back. I mean, literally a year plus where he's going to be having this issue with that money just kind of sitting in the ether, hoping he can get it back. And that's what is happening to these kinds of card shops that are starting on a whim, really don't have any hobby allocations, no distribution available right now. And that's a problem that I really do have an issue with Topps and Panini with. And one reason why I think Fanatics was able to get into the game, because they make distribution so hard. You know what? I understand trying to protect the pricing structure, but in doing that, you have made this absolutely ridiculous for normal collectors, Topps and Panini. So it was short-sighted indeed. Epiphany Card Collector joining as a Prism member. Thank you so much, man. Oh my goodness, you guys, the support. I feel it this morning. I appreciate it. Tyler says live rip. Come on. Do I have anything to rip? Yeah, I can rip a select hanger. I could do that. If anybody really wanted to watch me rip something, we could rip a select hanger. AutoGod says Matrix is done. He is no more. Matrix tried to bait and switch. That's what happened with Matrix sports cards, you guys. The card score grading machine. I have never heard of that, Detroit Demon. That doesn't sound... What is that, like a game? Hawkseye View says Matrix is standing outside Walmart. No, Matrix is stroking the bots. He's got a very expensive bot. Him and the wifey are... I don't know, maintaining And they score 400 boxes a drop for whatever the hell it is. Greg, what's going on, man? Kevin says, claim your teams. He's going to do a rip. I mean, yeah, guys, if people really want to see me do a rip, I think I got an extra select hanger that I can rip. Sean says, bro, whether you're flipping hobby or flipping retail, you're still a flipper. So every seller of every product we ever bought, stop the whining. No, Sean, I am okay with flipping, buddy. It's the fact that you have shops pricing it above eBay comps and people don't know that they're supposed to be paying that. Guys, I'm okay if I'm totally okay with like partial flipping. If you want to buy 2 boxes, sell one to pay for the first one, I'm all for that. But it is people that clear shelves that aren't in the hobby at all or do it just so they can jack up the price to make a profit. That's what I have a problem with. Or the people that are selling way, way, way above eBay comps. Other than that, the hobby's the hobby, and I understand, you guys. But there are certain things that nobody should put up with. And just kind of saying, that's not enough. And that's not going to help us long term. Any of us. Clint says Matrix does bot subscriptions now. Yeah. Pretty much. He offered that up for free and then decided to kind of pull it back. So. And you guys, I am seeing a couple people mentioning an Xbox drop. I have not seen anything other than like a couple of random things loaded like I saw last week. So I think that we could be possibly seeing an Xbox drop, but we haven't seen one yet. And we haven't seen a card drop either. So for another 8 minutes or so, I'm still willing to say it's kind of up in the air, you guys. Cass says, I want to see you pull that zebra. Yeah, you guys, we're going to wait till 450 when the hot zone expires, but then I will rip a select hanger because people want to see a live rip, and we will give the people what they want. A Series X dropped, says Tua. Yeah, I do see a couple of Series X links, but they were also posted at like early this morning. And they were also posted yesterday, and they were also posted last week. So that's not an official drop for an Xbox. And those have been going on randomly during card drops before, guys. So not quite official yet that there is a drop or there isn't this morning. But it's not looking good, I'll be honest. Looks like we're going to have to be back here tomorrow morning trying all over again, which is cool. I'm excited to be back. Hopefully we will have the Discord and hopefully have some fun talking about some sports news. I mean, tons of stuff going on, you guys. It is the best time of the year. Oh, and I totally forgot. How about my Ducks? How about my Ducks upsetting Ohio State over the weekend? Giving some respect to the Pac-12. Love it. Well, Epiphany, you're a good dude. I've sold blasters for $25 shipped that I bought for $20. Man, you are a good dude. Nathan says PS5 on GameStop for pro members today. Ooh, well, you guys, if you are looking for PlayStation 5s, hit GameStop up. Mr. Hummus asking who my favorite NBA team is. That would be the Portland Trail Blazers. In fact, got my favorite player right here. Portland Trail Blazers. Arvydas Sabonis, baby. Arvydas Sabonis. That's my favorite team, the Portland Trail Blazers, you guys. Portland Trail Blazers. Champions in 1977, NBA Finals twice in the early 90s, and the Western Conference Finals quite recently. But that's been about it for the Blazers. Kevin, good luck, man. Says he's going to work. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back for all of you guys. Oh, Andrew says Rasheed Wallace. Yeah, that starting lineup in the late 90s, early 2000s for the Blazers. Damon Stoudemire, Steve Smith, Scottie Pippen, Rasheed Wallace, Arvydas Sabonis. They were the most loaded. They were literally the deepest team of all time, and they couldn't even get to the NBA Finals. Got to the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers, and unfortunately, that was it, man. But they had so many guys on their roster. Stacey Augmon, the defensive specialist, the Spider. Yeah, seeing a lot of Blazers names being dropped right now. Greg Oden, Ricardo Gonzalez. You know, I actually knew Greg Oden a little bit. Really nice dude. Really nice dude. Very, very crappy how his career turned out. Sometimes your body just doesn't hold up. Siski Whiskey says, Schultz, I'm out till tomorrow. Thanks for getting up for us. We appreciate it. Absolutely, you guys. I love doing it, and I'll be here tomorrow. And yeah, we'll wait a few more minutes, but then we will rip a select hanger box because we'll officially be out of the hot zone here on Schultz's Card Pulls. I've always, Dan DeJesus says, Blazers better trade for DeMontis. I have always wanted the Blazers to trade for DeMontis. The Blueprint 80 says, Jailblazers, the memories. Yep. And, you know, Ruben Patterson was an absolute earth, like a very bad person at the time. There were a couple of people that they acquired that really weren't great. Zach Randolph, he obviously turned his life around too. But his activities at the time were not necessarily conducive with what a professional athlete should be doing. Minus him, Quintel Woods, and Ruben Patterson, all of the Jailblazers, it was mostly smoking weed. Damon got caught with weed. Rasheed got caught with weed. And he got a lot of technicals. So funny. In my opinion, in general, the Jailblazers thing has been blown out of proportion because there are some people that look and see what the worst crimes of those Blazers were, and then they attach it to like other guys that are actually really good dudes. Like Rasheed is a really good dude. I remember Damon Stoudemire, obviously, I mean, he's turned it around, but like was an assistant coach in the NBA at one time and now coaching in college. So just so many good things that those guys did. Darius Miles. Yeah, Ben. And Darius Miles, it was more so like a thing with Maurice Cheeks as head coach. J.R. Ryder. You know what J.R. Ryder did? Weed and cocaine. He got caught smoking weed in a park, and he did a lot of cocaine during a season. Now, is that great? No. But, I don't know, just... They definitely weren't the best cast of characters, but like when most of the guys are just smoking weed in the early 2000s, they're being called the Jailblazers, you look back and it's like, yeah, maybe that's not necessarily the best look. Zach Randolph, one of the nicest players I've met. He bought me a hot dog and soda at a gas station one time. That is awesome, Gabs Hunt. And see, when he was younger, he's even admitted, like, I hung out with the wrong crowd. I had the worst friends, and I was a punk, and I shouldn't have been. And now he is a very good dude. FTLO Sports Car says, I liked Rudy Fernandez. Wish he would have panned out. I loved Rudy Fernandez. His first season was amazing. And then it was like he lost all confidence because he thought he was going to be a starter in the NBA. And it's like, Rudy, I'm sorry, but you don't have the physical makeup to be a starter in the NBA. You are a drifter, 6th, 7th man off the bench shooting a bunch. That is what you do, and you are awesome at it. Stick to that. Clyde Drexler, not soft. He's still elite. He was absolutely elite. And yes, Brandon Roy, Troy Sports Cards mentioning B. Roy. Very, very tragic what happened to his knees. He just ran out of cartilage and was out of the league by the age of 30 after winning Rookie of the Year. Was going to take it to the next level, at least I thought, with the Blazers and LaMarcus Aldridge and everything. Very, very terrible what happened with his knees. But, man, Brandon Roy balled out of his earth. And, you guys, if you go watch Rest in Peace Kobe Bryant, what he said, one of the hardest guys, the hardest guy he's ever had to face as a defender, Brandon Roy. It is literally not clickbait. I'm not making that up. Go look that up right now. It is a quote from Kobe Bryant. He said that the hardest guy that he had to play against was Brandon Roy, because Brandon Roy, with his moves, the way that he went to the basket, Kobe had to work really hard to guard, and he didn't know how sometimes. So just an example of what the Blazers could have been at one time. Auto Gods, thank you so much for the link, buddy, that Condurance was asking for. JL says KD was drafted behind Odin. Yes, Greg Oden unfortunately became Sam Bowie 2.0 for the Portland Trail Blazers. It is 4:50, you guys. And yeah, we have links. That link says the product isn't available yet. It's because it hasn't posted yet. Oh, CQ Breaks. Guys, this is great info. Don Russ football available at BJ's now for shipping as well. Dude, if that's the case, I'm about to go buy some Don Russ right now. Ben said, Kobe said B-Roy had no weakness. Yes, exactly. Chupacabra said Tracy McGrady. Maybe Tracy McGrady was the best shooter, but B-Roy having to defend him, it was really hard. And Kobe said that it was pretty much the hardest guy that he had to face. Oh, collect culture. Yeah, it sucks when you have people who open up cards on YouTube and don't know any of the names of the legends they pronounce and they butcher it. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I really hate when like a huge channel like that has millions of subscribers that doesn't really normally rip sports cards just goes and buys a bunch of sports cards and they try to rip them and they butcher the hell out of the names. Yeah, Bankhead is back. Well, tomorrow, bros. Till then, I'm hyped to see this hanger. Yeah, we're going to do that right now, you guys. Joe's Card Stash is back to bed. Thank you, Schulte. Thank you, Joe's Card Stash. Absolutely, you guys. Prime Rips, what's going on, man? All right, you guys, we are past 450. I'm going to grab that select hanger really quick, and we're going to get it ripping. All right, ladies and gents, got it right here. Select Basketball 2020. Have not seen any action. Does not look like we are having a restock this morning, you guys, but I'm so happy to hang out with you. We'll be on till about 5:05, maybe 5:10. Then we'll get back at it tomorrow. And yeah, BJ's is a members-only store. Gavin pointing that out. Jonathan says the secret stash. Yeah, that's pretty much where the cards that I have on hand here are. Although I got a lot of other valuable stuff set aside with my dad because I'm not an idiot. No drop, then rip a box. You know, that's actually not a bad tradition to start. Not a bad tradition to start at all. No drop, rip a box. So you guys, Rick, is there a PS5 link? I have not seen one, buddy. I don't have one this morning. Michael G says, I love BJ's. Don't we all? BJ's out of stock. Yeah, that was quick. Yeah, let's see an animal parallel. Let's go, you guys. So these select basketball hangers just appearing at Walmart last week. They run about $21.98. And Don Russ football was up quickly this morning. Well, guys, there was a quick drop. It looks like BJ's did have some Don Russ football. Was that just blasters or like hobbies or what, guys? Saul says I cleared them out. There we go. Otto with the PS5 disc link. There you go, buddy. Caleb, yes, the Discord will be free. The Discord will absolutely be free. No charge for the Discord coming. All right, guys, let's do this. Kind of odd. I've never really ripped facing this way, so we're just going to... No, I take that back. I've done that with Run Good Life. All right. Knife out of the way. This is the box. How did I get the hanger? Asking Julian. I was very lucky at a Walmart near me. Got a hanger at one and then a hanger at the other. Then yeah, hangers are about $22 at Walmart right now, you guys. $22. So, of course, we're all looking for those animal parallels. Those are the most valuable. Gosh, wouldn't it just be great to pull like $1,000 card on this morning stream? Let's do it. All right, guys. And our parallel on the back is nobody. It is a Zeke Nnaji, so that's not good. But we do still have our shimmers. Duncan Robinson on the front. Try to keep these in camera here so nobody thinks I'm switching packs or anything, although that'd be impossible. That's really hard to do with the top and the bottom card. Duncan Robinson on the top, Zeke Nnaji on the back. And that Nnaji is a purple-green parallel. I believe that looks like most of these blaster boxes contain a purple-green parallel. All right, guys. Oh, hey, well, I revealed one of our other ones, a James Weissman on the back there. We'll see that in a second. Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson, all right? I'm just going to show you guys as I pull these. You're going to see these before I do. Try to make sure that the light isn't shining too bright off of them. Then we got Azubuike. There we go. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see. Anthony Davis. And if you haven't seen the Select Retail Ripped, they are all blue. And then we got Lou Williams there. Lou Williams. It's Clipped Uni. Ooh, that's not a bad one. An Ant. Is that a silver or a base? Ah, dang. I think that is just a base, but still an Anthony Edwards. Not too shabby. And we got a Steven Adams up next. Steven Adams. Yeah, James Weissman in the back, and it is a parallel, you guys. So we do have a Weissman parallel in the back, at least. There we go, a Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving. And, okay, I can't see if that's a prism either. Yeah, shimmers are in the back, you guys. No, that is another base. And we got Isaiah Joe, rookie. Isaiah Joe. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to show you these cards, but the light is reflecting. Yeah, select basketball hanger action right here, you guys. Entertaining you in lieu of an actual drop. All right, Steph Curry. Steph Curry coming down. And I believe we do have like an actual silver in here. The backs are usually prism silver. Okay. So a prism silver James Weissman. That's not too bad. I'm excited. And, ooh, that's not too shabby. Our courtside is a rookie Tyrese Maxey, you guys. Tyrese Maxey. Not too shabby at all. Courtside Tyrese Maxey. I'll get that sleeved up. Set that next to my Ant here. Gilgeous-Alexander. Base, shimmers, insert, and then silver or blue prism. That is how it goes. And then we got a Jamal Murray. Hopefully he'll come back this year. Very healthy. Somebody asking how much for the courtside Maxey. Cassius Stanley. Cassius Stanley. Nice. A hardened elephant from a blaster. And our first shimmer of Kristaps Porzingis, you guys. Kristaps. And our next shimmer, Zion. Well, we'll take that one, won't we, you guys? It's a concourse, but we'll take a Zion shimmer. Sleeve that up as well. Is that a Chris Paul shimmer behind that? Chris Paul shimmer. And Obi Toppin. We'll take that one, you guys. An Obi Toppin. And then I know we have a James Weissman already on the back. This has been a decent one so far. And then our silver. Kyrie Irving. And then our blue prism of James Weissman, you guys. Well, that's not even a silver. That's just a base Kyrie Irving select company. All right, so this blaster, or this hanger, excuse me, not great, but not terrible. These are the top 3 cards. Zion second year, Shimmer, Tyrese Maxey blue, and then an Ant. And the blue courtside, actually, a pretty decent one for sure. You know what? Hoping to pull a LaMelo, but we didn't. That's okay, though. Including the Weissman, that was a pretty decent hanger indeed. I'd say that if you're just in it to try and pay for the rip, then you did. Oh, and I can't forget the Obi top-in. I mean, yeah, that was pretty loaded, you guys. We got 5 cards of note out of 20. Can't ever complain about that. Donruss Blasters, $23.99 at BJ's, and they are sold out right now, you guys, unfortunately. They are sold out. You're welcome, M-Easy. Happy to do a rip for you guys. Weissman, your best pull. The blue prism Weissman? Probably. That makes sense. And was the Weissman a concourse? I think all of them were all they were all concourse except the Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, guys, there are no more Donruss Blasters this morning. There are no Donruss Blasters, unfortunately. And we have been on for over an hour. We're out of the hot zone. We're into the 5 o'clock hour here on Schultz's Card Pulls. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure on your way out, you guys smash that like button. Helps me feed a couple kitties named Pikachu and Eevee. Really appreciate it. Stay on for a few more minutes talking sports cards and sports, and then we'll get out of here and be back tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah, no drop this morning, you guys, but definitely looking like there's going to be a drop later this week then. FTLO, not a bad box. Have a good day. Hoping I can wake up tomorrow for the live. Yeah, man, it's tough getting up early, but dude, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, it does not look like that the BJ's Donruss Blasters are actually really in stock right now, you guys. Target drop select water polo, says Gierlo. That's funny. Yeah, see, that's kind of at the point where we're at. It's like, hey, well, there's hockey. It's fantastic. Thoughts on NFL Sage High Series for 20? I mean, Sage, you guys. Sage and Leaf are pretty terrible. I don't even know why they're in existence still. I don't understand. So I would personally stay away from those. I would just save your money. I understand that you're jonesing to rip something, but just save your money. Or go on the secondary market and buy something that you actually have a chance of pulling something good out of. That's my opinion. CyberX, thanks for the rip. See you tomorrow, Schultz. Absolutely, CyberX. Thank you, man. Donruss football has not been listed on Target as of yet, you guys. No Donruss football left. Julian says, notice how all the resellers left alive. No, it's not all resellers. Some of them are going to bed, too. Bankhead is back. The vomit sign with Sage and Leaf. They're just a waste of money, you guys. They really are. Yeah, RL saying, stop it with BJ's. It's sold out. You guys, it was in stock for maybe a minute or two, and then it has gone. And that was more than 10 or 12 minutes ago. So if you're in now asking about that, unfortunately, you're just too late. That sucks. Not much we can do about it, unfortunately. Tommy asking if they're as bad as Score. Score's better because Score has a license. You can actually see logos on those cards. So I would literally, if you had a choice between the two, I would buy Score above Sage and Leaf for sure. Yeah, thank you, Zach. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, guys, it is 5:05. I think I'm going to sign off for the morning. I got to get some sleep. I got some stuff to do later today, but we will be back tomorrow morning for another drop on target.com or another possible drop day. And yeah, check out the membership if you have not for the channel. Of course, we will be giving away an awesome prize to all tiers. We've got a Cello tier, $4.99 giveaway, and then a $9.99 and up Blaster Box or better tier. And like this month, for my patrons, the final month that they're in it, they are going to have a chance to win a select basketball mega. So good stuff. Check that out. Like I said, I'm also going to be dropping rips now every single day, Monday through Friday, or videos, I should say. Sometimes the live streams will count. Sometimes I'll try to drop an extra video on top of that. So thanks a lot, you guys. I know that all you West Coasties especially were up early, and I appreciate you being here. But hopefully we'll be back tomorrow scoring. I know we didn't this morning, but that's okay. It's kind of the game, right? Just the way it is. But thanks again to everybody. Make sure you get some rest or get to school safely or get to work safely wherever you're headed this morning. I'll be back soon. And hopefully we'll get some sports card action tomorrow. All right, everybody. See you tomorrow. Schultz's card pulls out. Thanks again. Smash that like button on your way out. It helps me feed two kitties named Pikachu and Eevee.